Dark Silence Reviews.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Dark Silence with Dark Silence Reviews, coming at you with some tips and hints and stuff to watch out for in Starlit Kart Racers. I've been playing for a little bit, and I finally hit that paywall that I've been dreading for a while. At the beginning, it didn't really matter, but it does start to hit you later on in the game. Let me show you exactly what cup it starts hitting you at, and it's right after the desert. It's not quite as strong yet. I can just wait a couple more days and get the 300, or go back and do some of these harder races, which is just the Cog Castle and the Mirage Desert. It'll get me a little bit of extra coins that are what do you call it? Not coins. They're called tokens. The coins are actually a lot easier to get than the tokens are. The gems. The gems are easier to get than the tokens. The tokens are actually some of the hardest commodity in the game. They're very hard to come by, and I would recommend this. Here's some stuff that you really don't need. Right out the gate, you will not need infinite tickets. As you level up your skills for your racer, once it gets to about this point, you're going to be able to do nearly everything on silver unless your skills are really lacking. If that's the case, just keep upgrading it a little bit more and you won't have to worry about that as much. Another thing that is actually pretty useless in the game, and I'll tell you why, is the double gem. You pay 150 tokens, which is a ripoff because the tokens are really hard to come by, and you get 10,000 gems you earn from races and stuff like that. I mean, although it might seem like a good idea to get more gems out the gate just to level yourself up in the races, once you reach about these stats, it's not even really going to matter. The game's going to start becoming a little bit more of a joke. Obviously, you know, it leaves some opening into like the stuff that they use against you and stuff, and that's when it's going to get a little dicey, basically, depending on how they race or how they fight against you. Another thing to notice is that the boss races are pretty easy as well. They're just really long races. I got quite a few of them already done on bronze, but things to note is that once you get them done on the maximum tier here, which is silver, you're gonna have to pay for the final portion of it. Another reason why that the 600cc is also probably not even worth it. So far we covered that the infinite tickets is a ripoff because you use up gems. So if you have to restart the whole segment all over again, I would recommend doing that anyways, because you're gonna get more gems when you do it, and more tokens every time you do it. The tokens are really low compared to the gems, but you still get something for just redoing it. Just redo the bronze cups over and over again until you get first place on them, and you'll get the achievement or whatever. So the never stop playing doesn't even make any it doesn't even make any sense to use it, as you know, you're paying $2. Yeah, it might seem worth it at the get-go, but once you get up to a certain level of skill in the game, it's not even really needed unless you're constantly losing and you just cannot play the game very good. Aside from that, the one that might be good before you even start the game, I would say the VIP pass, which is $199 to unlock all the tracks. So this way you can just save up all your tokens to use on racers. Might be better to do, but you have to do it at the beginning, because if you play a little bit and you overuse some of your tokens, you're going to kind of deflate the monetary value of the tokens that you could have used to unlock some of the racers. The best pack, I would say, if you had to buy any pack at all, would be the Paco's Kart pack, the starter pack, because it gives you 13,000 coins to help you level up right out the gate, and 750, which will afford you maybe one, maybe two different racers. It just depends. It's like 1,000, so you can get maybe up to 3 if you play a race or 2 after that, which is probably pretty good because that'll knock out 3 of the achievements that you need. Now, aside from that, $14.99 deal is kind of like whatever. You only get 120 tokens and 6,000 gems plus 8 racers. It's a little like to get 8, but you need 16 racers in total. So it's getting you halfway there. So you're basically paying to win on the game. Unfortunately, I've noticed that the best racers probably the dragon and the cat because they have some pretty ridiculous skills that are really really good. Um, it and the other offer right here, the 600cc and the times 2 gems and the never stop playing. We already covered why the never stop playing is like whatever. Unless you really, really, really have to play on the 600cc, I don't see what the point is of even doing that. Yeah, you'll get more gems and stuff like that, but by the time you're done with the 300cc, you're not really going to need it as much. But it's basically going to still be a grind. I would say this game is definitely going to be quite a bit of a grind. Assuming that you get 20 coins for every 9 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours that you log in. You get like 2 logins a day, I would say, if you time it correctly, but you just have to be on the timing. You can actually get more gems for free daily. So I would abuse that system. Just log on daily and just collect. Eventually you'll get enough to afford everything in the game. It's just going to take quite a bit of time. When you, let's say you're getting 20 every day, 2 times a day, you're getting like 40 tokens a day. I would say if you really maximize the potential of 40 tokens, that's what I would do daily. And then I would maximize the 2,000, maybe even 3,000 if you log in 3 times a day for your gems. The gems are on a shorter cooldown, so you can get the gems a little bit more. This is exactly why you don't need any of the upgrades for the gems that are doubled or the ticket or anything else to upgrade. At a certain point, you will run out of the ability to spend these gems. So I would recommend not even buying them, because if you buy them and you have no reason to acquire them, the races are going to be a little bit less fun on the grindy side because you won't even have any reason to collect them at all. The only thing you're going to want to collect is the tokens. The tokens are the most important currency in this game, and boy oh boy do they make sure that it feels that way. Aside from that, I would say try doing the challenges. I know they could be a little boring at times, but the rewards that they give you might be worth it in the long run. I would say try to get up as far as possible in leagues. There is no online whatsoever as of yet. I don't know if they're going to update that where you can play with others and earn gems and tokens and stuff, but they really should get on that. As of right now, the base game, the way it is, this just called this version 1.0 base game launch. It's not very good at giving you more bang for your buck, and it's not very good at letting you acquire certain things. As of right now, I'm almost done with the game. Currently at 355, 18 of 41 achievements. You could do the 25 victories in a row. I would recommend doing that on the bronze cups. Just make sure you don't lose not one race, and the best probably spot to do that would be in the first cup, which is Parallel Peaks. But yeah, I would recommend doing it each and every time on bronze at the 150cc and the best car you have to make sure you win every single race. If you do it 3 times, you're gonna get 12 wins right there out the gate. So you do it a little over 6 times, you should have that achievement, and that's probably one of the harder ones out the gate. But while you're doing that achievement, you'll also get the grinding that you need for the gems and the tokens. So bear that in mind. You're gonna have to grind that out anyways. The other one that I need is 1,500 items used, which is pretty easy. You're gonna get that naturally. I wouldn't even worry about it. After a certain amount of races, I've already gotten almost 1,000 plus on there, so I'm almost about to pop that one too. The other thing you're gonna have to do is make sure you do 100 races, 150cc. So make sure you grind out the bronze. Just grind out this track, Parallel Peak. You're gonna get sick of this track because there's gonna be so many achievements that are gonna be tied to this one that are gonna really suck. And then I also recommend to do it on a 300cc because it's going to be the easiest track to do on the 300cc as well. This is the easiest track with the easiest NPCs in the game in general for the 150 and 300. So you're going to have to play this one quite a bit. Expect to like just feel like vomiting by the end of the grind. Other than that, don't buy the gems. It's not worth it. That would be my ultimate. You know, you're gonna get that anyways. Even if you fail races, just keep racing. Just keep racing is the key. You're gonna get like 1 to 4,000 for every 4 tracks that you do. Just stick with doing the tracks over and over again. You have to do them 150 times anyways. You might as well just not even bother buying the gems. Tokens, they really make you feel like you're gonna have to buy all of them. Even if you bought the best pack, which is the 8, you still got a couple more racers to go to get up to 16 that are unlocked. But what I would do is wait. Potentially, hopefully, this is just me talking ahead of time. I don't know if it's going to happen in the future. They can release more racers that are free, and it'll count before, like with the achievements or whatever, or just the gameplay in general. Just wait it out. Just slowly play this game at your leisure. Just 1 to 5 races a day, 2 to 4 tracks a day, whatever you want to set your goals at. Just keep that goal consistent, and you won't have to worry about some of the stuff. Aside from that, hopefully I covered everything with the tips and hints here. Good luck with the game, good luck with the races, and good luck with not wanting to pull your hair out with 150 races, 300 plus races for each and every CC. There is no achievements that I've seen that are tied to the highest difficulty, so you do not need that highest difficulty. Anyhow, once again, remember, please like, share, follow, subscribe if any of these tips helped you out. This is technically a light review. I've been waiting to do it for a little bit, but good luck with the game. Just know that it is grindy. Be very, very careful at what you decide to do, and hopefully you use these tips to maximize your potential and leveling up, getting your missions done, and doing everything else. Happy gaming, everyone, and thank you all for watching.